Yo, when I got serious about my healing, when I said I was fucking done repeating cycles, like I was fucking fed up, man, literally, like, I just, like, cutoff game was just, like, real, the first red flag, I was like, yo, I would just stop talking, I would just block the person, or I would, because the times I have told people, it just depends on what type of vibe I got from them. If it was a genuine vibe, I would give them the courtesy of, you know, like, okay, I don't feel like this is gonna work out or whatever. And but if they was on some like off rip, off some widow vibes, or just I could tell like one track mind, it would just be like, oh, I ain't got time. Like I don't need to explain. We ain't even have like it wasn't even nothing serious. It wasn't about to be nothing serious. Like you could just tell by the vibe, by the conversation, and it's like, okay, yeah, I don't need to give no explanation. I mean, it could be fucked up, or I don't know. I mean, shit. It is what it is. People have done it to me. I know they don't make it right, but that's why, shit. That's why the past is in the past. Well, shit, when I got serious about this healing journey, I was like, yeah, cut niggas off, cause my friend was like, then you judge Judy ass bitch, like you don't even be giving no second chances. I was like, bro, I'm done giving second chances. Like when I first was meeting people and hearing their conversations and stuff, I know immediately like whether or not it's gonna, like you could just hear their intentions. I'm like, I'm not giving no chances to play in my face, and not anymore. you know. But it's different when you can feel like the genuine vibes. You can feel the genuine vibes, and sometimes it might work out and sometimes it won't. But when you feel the genuine vibes and you're willing to give it, a chance, there's a chance that it won't work out. There's a chance that it will. And some, genuine connections didn't work out, and then we got the ones that did. Whether it's romantic or platonic, That's just how life goes, baby. Life goes on. Life goes on. How you view the world is your choice. But yeah, I was thinking to myself, I was just laughing because I was thinking about how my friend used to be like, dang, Judge Judy ass bitch. Your ass don't be giving these niggas no chances. And I'm like, I'm done, like, doing it. And it wasn't from a hurt place. It was just more from a place like, you know, I can, I could tell their intentions with what they were saying and also with the inaction. Especially if they were saying sweet shit that sounded real good, but then there was no action behind it. Oh, immediately I was like, no, they just, no. Waste my time for what? Like, there's better things I could be doing with my time than wasting it on somebody that's trying to waste my time. Like, you ain't about to waste my fucking time. You ain't about to waste my motherfucking time, nigga. Time is precious. Okay. Shit. And that was her. Shit, you shouldn't let nobody waste your time. Don't let nobody, like, once you know, sometimes when we're not aware of what we're, when I say not aware, like, you're not realizing that you're stuck in a cycle, you know, when we're unaware, and we can, you know, tend to let shit slide and end up wasting time, but really it was lessons that needed to be learned. But once you finally learn the lesson, once you realize what's been keeping you stuck, baby, you like, hell no, you ain't about to waste my damn time. I didn't learn my lesson. This time I learned my lesson. So we don't even need to go there. You ain't about to waste my time. No, you don't get to do that. And that's not mean, that's not rude, that is for your own protection. Like, why would I risk potentially disturbing my peace for somebody who is showing me that they're just all talk and no action? Or just somebody who is not aligned with me. Like, if I know that, why would I continue to entertain it? And that's not like in a mean way, but some of them, you know, did deserve, like, fuck you, but like, fuck you for the way that they were trying to, you know, manipulate me. Or it's like, yo, what the fuck? But it's like when you peep shit, you like, oh, I ain't bet. Like, I don't even need to get bent out of shape. It's like, okay, they're not for me, and that's okay with me. That's alright with me. It's like, not my cup of tea, or maybe I'm not their cup of tea, and it's like, it's fine. Shit. Judge Judy A Bish. And then I was thinking about it because I've been seeing like a couple of videos on TikTok with some people impersonating Judge Judy. Judge Judy as baby, I was like, they're not playing. I said, look, this is what I want. I want something real. I want something lasting. Something that's going to fulfill me. Something that's going to last, or be able to, that I can maintain, sustain. That desires what I desire, that desires me. I only want what wants me. I only want what wants me. Stuck in a tree. That's the artist name that sings that song. I'm singing. I got the melody wrong. I'm sorry. That was off. Too damn bad. No, but it's a dope ass song. And she a dope ass artist. Stuck in a tree, and it's acronym SIAT. SIAT. Stuck in a tree. Alright. She got some dope music. I actually found her music. I think I found her music on Spotify. I mean, on TikTok. And then I started listening to more on Spotify. But yeah, I thought that shit was funny. Thinking about how my friends called me a Judy A Bish, and I was like really serious about not allowing somebody to waste my time and recognizing, you know, things that in the past I may have overlooked or I may have let slide. And it's like, no, these are foundational things that, you know, I need to be in place. Like, you know, these are like non-negotiables. Like, these are boundaries. I had to have those things. So, you know, and I knew, like, I had faith in God that when my person presented themselves, that I was going to know, that I was going to recognize him, that I was going to know, because of, like, it was only God that had been giving me the signs that weren't making sense for a very long time. They weren't making sense for a very long time until I met him, and then all the signs that I had been getting, they all made sense once I met him. And my mind was blown, like what? Like, all the time I've been manifesting this love, and I was getting signs, and I had no idea what the hell they meant. And right before I met him, I feel like I was, you know, they were getting stronger and more frequently. And I was like, yo, what do these signs mean? Like, what does this mean? And I was still, like, you know, writing it down and stuff, but I'm like, and I don't even think I wrote them down every time I got the signs. Like, but I just remember them becoming more frequent the closer it got to, you know, me and him meeting, which just blew my mind. And then the night that I met him, I remember writing how I just knew something magical that day, that night. Something just felt magical about that day, that night. And I just knew something in me. And that's the night that I met him. And since then we've been locked in. And it just happened so naturally. Like, it wasn't forced, like, nothing was forced, nothing was rushed. Just going with the natural flow of things. Like, you know, thinking back, it's like, yeah, things did move pretty quickly, but it wasn't because we were rushing. It was just the natural flow of things. Like, it just felt right. It felt good. And we just leaned into that. Like, it felt right. It felt good. Like, so that's why I know when, you know, things happen that may have triggered past wounds. It's like, okay, I need to evaluate this as, okay, is this like who he is? is this really just, triggering an experience that I had in my past? Or is this a reoccurring pattern? Like, ask myself these questions to evaluate, okay, that's how, I use my discernment to recognize repeated patterns. I ask myself questions like that. Is this a repeated cycle, a repeating pattern, or am I reacting from a past wound? That, yes, it may be a trigger, or it may be like a trigger meaning like a reminder of what happened to you in your past. It doesn't mean necessarily that it's an actual repeating pattern. Like, was it a personal feeling, or was this an actual thing? An actual problem? Hopefully that's making sense. So, I don't know. I'm just saying what's on my mind. Saying what's on my mind. Look, and I'm reading this, well, not reading it, but I was looking up, the meaning of some of the cards that I pulled in my Angel Oracle deck, right? And I didn't realize, I had it open to this page from two of the cards that I pulled, and I just happened to read this other description of the card that I have not pulled that card today, but I caught this. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, fun, and creativity. A new romance is about to blossom, or an existing relationship is about to enter a period of renewed magic, excitement, and enchantment. Either way, this period of renewed romance will eventually lead you to explore a new creative venture with your partner. Enjoy. I'm going to talk about me and my baby. And I was writing yesterday, I think, when I was writing in my journal, I was just saying how it feels, how it feels like our relationship is starting over again, or has been rekindled. Even though it never, fizzled out, but it feels like that fire has been rekindled again. Like how it was when we first met. Ooh, back. All right, I'm outie. Talk to you later.